Hello everybody, welcome to Workout Wednesday, Train and Smiles Trail Strength Edition. So today we're going to be focusing on 3 areas. The first station, ankle, the second station, core, and the third station, glute strength. So all of those 3 areas are super important for staying strong on the trails. Each exercise is going to be 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. For the first station on the ankle, we are just going to do 2 rounds. The core and the glute is both 3 rounds. So I'll demonstrate everything before we get started. Equipment today, ideally a little step. Grab a mat, grab a drink. If you have a small ball, or you can use anything soft, a cushion, a pillow, something like this, that would be great. And other than that, I think everything is body weight. So when you're ready, get into position and let's show you the exercises on the first station, which is all about ankle. So there's just going to be 3 exercises. The first one's just to get us nice and warm, which is a fun skipping on the spot. Everyone can do that. The second exercise is a 1-foot hop. It sounds simple, but when you do it for 30 seconds, the leg gets tired. So again, it's just really warming up everything in the ankle, trying to keep that knee stable, because you'll see when you land, you'll have the tendency to wobble. So that's really working the intrinsic muscles here. And then the third exercise, we're developing that sort of a stage further, and it's called a hop and stick. Ideally a hop down, so you can start on something really small if you want. So then you're hopping down, forward and down, and then really trying to stick in that position. You can progress to, I've just got a yoga block here, something a little bit higher, again stick. And then I also have got this step here, or this step. So it's really depending on how you're feeling. You're better to do something smaller and do it well than do something big and be sort of wobbly. So that is the 3 exercises. So I'm going to get the timer ready. "30 seconds work."
Workout. Get ready. Exercise.
Okay, just nice 30 second skip. Warming up through the legs, the feet, the ankle. As you get warmer, you can make your skip a bit higher.
Rest.
Okay, 10 seconds rest, then we are moving on to the 1-foot hop. We're going to do 30 seconds just on one leg and then switch. So I'm starting on the left. So the first hop is just an up and down. So try and hold the landing and not put your other foot down. So hop, hold, hop, hold. And again, you can just start with a small movement before trying to increase the effort. Probably find a spot to look on ahead and really stick that landing. So all 30 seconds on one side.
Rest.
And take a rest, and then we'll switch to the other leg. So the skipping's got me nice and warm already.
Exercise.
So you can see whilst I'm still warming up, I'm a bit wobbly on the leg, and just put the other one down to support when need. You'll also warm up the tops of your leg, your quads and your glutes too.
Rest.
Okay, next is the progression with the hop, sort of down. I'll start with this one and see how it goes. All on the left side first. think I'll do all of this 30 seconds just on the block and increase it for the second round. Okay, have a rest and we're moving to the right.
Exercise.
Right side, hop down. Stick the landing. So with the step down, it's also eccentric muscle contractions in your quads to control the landing.
Rest.
Okay, that's round 1 done. Round 2, back to skipping. I'll get this ready for next time.
Exercise.
So just 2 rounds of these ankle ones to get going. Try and keep the workout short, and you can do them a few times during the week when you have time.
Rest.
Okay. Next we have the hop. Left side.
Exercise.
So hop and hold.
Rest.
And even little hops and one-legged exercises like this can be good just as part of a warm-up before you might go out for a longer trail run. Right side hop.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay. Hop down, I'll progress to a bigger step this time. What you can do when you first do it is sort of jump off 2 legs, but then land on 1. Taking off and landing on the 1 is harder. Again, just thinking about the landing, soft knees, trying to keep the knee alignment straight.
Rest.
Final exercise on the ankle station. Right side, hop down.
Exercise.
You might find that you feel you've got one more stable side than the other.
Rest.
It's important to still do the exercises on both.
Workout pause.
Okay, so pause the workout as I come and tell you about round 2 on station number 2. So this is core, 3 exercises. First exercise is the leg raise and the ball pass. So for this, you're going to be laying flat on the ground. If you've got a mat, great. So I'm starting in this laying position, and it's making sure your bottom of your lower back is on the ground and you're not arching too much. So really pull in the tummy, squeeze the glutes, put your object in between your feet and squeeze those as well. So it's also working your adductors in your legs, and it's a simple leg raise reach up to get it with your hands, leg lower, leg raise, leg lower. And that's the first exercise for 30 seconds. Second exercise is called a plank rollout. So we go from a normal plank to sort of a side plank. So starting in a normal high plank, we're going to roll over onto one side, stretch upwards, back to a normal plank. Roll over to the other side, stretch up, and roll back over. So the important thing here is to keep your back nice and straight, strong through the core. Don't let your bottom sort of stick up or drop down too much, and keep it as a slow, fluid movement rather than rushing it. Then the final exercise, with a plank, I find it easier to grip without the socks. The final exercise is a V-up. So, or some of you people call it low boat, high boat. So simply up, down. The harder way to do it is keeping your legs straight. You can make it a little bit easier by bending the knees. So working on the core, sort of through the hamstrings a bit as well. So the same timing, 30 seconds on each exercise, quick 10-second rest, move to the next one. This time we're going to do 3 rounds on the core. So if you need to, grab a quick drink. We will get going with the first exercise.
Your top and out workout.
So laying on your back with your object.
Exercise.
That's it, keep going, trying to keep it nice, slow and controlled.
Rest.
Okay, first exercise done already. On to the plank next.
Exercise.
Starting on a high plank, rolling over, stretch out. Plank, roll over. And if you're finally getting warm like me, strip off my jumper in a minute. Sit slow and controlled, thinking about the posture.
Rest.
Okay, final exercise, low boat, high boat.
Exercise.
You start to feel the abs are really working on this last exercise now, getting nice and warm. Think about your breathing, keep the movement controlled.
Rest.
Okay, round 1 done. Back to the first exercise.
Exercise.
Slow and controlled. Oh, my hamstrings are tight, so this one's a struggle today. Bend your knees if you have to reach it like I am. If you can keep straight legs, and the higher you go to pass the object, the better.
Rest.
Okay. Plank.
Exercise.
High plank. Roll over. Nice smooth movement. Last exercise of the second round.
Exercise.
Keep going. Do 1 round more on the core after this final exercise.
Rest.
Nice, okay. Back to exercise number 1. Grab your object.
Exercise.
One more.
Rest.
Okay. Plank roll out.
Exercise. Rest.
Brilliant. Final exercise on core, and we'll have a quick break while I explain the final round.
Exercise.
And keep straight back. Keep the core tense. Push out a few more. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's pause that.
Workout pause.
So we're on to station number 3. Grab a quick drink if you need whilst I demonstrate the exercises. So this is focusing on the glute muscles. We again have 3 exercises. We have got a normal clam, we have then got 1 leg glute bridge, and finally a reverse clam. So for the normal clam, you want to be laying on your side. Rest all the way down, sort of on your elbow, rest your head on your hand. Pull your legs bent together at a 90-degree angle. And you want your weight to almost sort of be slightly forward, and that's what will make sure we activate the right muscle. So keeping your heels as if they were like glued together with the sides of your feet. The movement is really small, so lifting up that top leg. So you should really squeeze the small inner glute muscle and bring that upper knee up as far as you can. You can hold it at the top and back down. And again, don't just let the leg drop down, but nice and slow and controlled. It's a small movement. It will feel easy at first, but after a few reps, you'll feel it a bit more. Okay, the second exercise, 1 leg glute bridge. So I'd recommend going into a normal double leg glute bridge. We're going to do 30 seconds on each leg. If that's too much, then do just drop back to 2 legs like this. So 1 leg, lift 1 leg up. So we'll start weight on the left. So you've really got to squeeze the glutes, otherwise you'll notice you'll drop back down like this. So squeeze the glutes, then the exercise is lower and raise, lower and raise. So we'll do 30 seconds on the left side, switch over, lower and raise, lower and raise on the right side as well. Okay, then finally we've got the reverse clam. So this one's a bit more sort of fiddly to show you, but ultimately you're starting similar position, but your heels in the air this time. So the reverse clam is then lifting, keeping your knees glued together and lifting your heel away. So it's just working a slightly different area into the glute muscles. And you might find that your sort of feet begin to drop. Really squeeze both sides, both legs up, and it's that small movement away. So we'll do 30 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds on each leg. Okay. So, when you're ready.
Workout reset.
Okay.
Starting your top and out workout. Get ready.
Position for the normal clam.
Exercise.
So 30 seconds on the left side and then we'll flip over. So squeeze up as high as you can, hold at that top bit for a few seconds and lower down gently.
Rest.
Great, so flip sides.
Exercise.
Again, you might notice that you have one side where it feels easier. Important to keep doing both, but you can up the reps. Or do the exercise just a few times during the day. It takes 2-3 minutes.
Rest.
Okay, next we have got the single leg glute bridge. So up into position, one leg up,
Exercise.
lower the bottom and up, down and up. Try not to touch the ground, so just hover above it and then push back up. If it's too much, then drop onto both legs, same exercise, or take a rest. 30 seconds this side and then we will switch.
Rest.
Great, so quick rest, stay in position, and up onto the other side. So lowering slowly, controlled, then the push up can be a bit faster with more power. Try and keep your other leg straight, not like me. A few more.
Rest.
Okay, reverse clam. Final exercise. So heels up, knees on the ground,
Exercise.
heels up, pull the top foot away, but keep the underneath foot still and raised off the ground. It's quite a small sort of range of movement available in this space. So it's really targeting glute med muscle. Don't let that bottom leg drop.
Rest.
Okay, flipping over to the other side.
Exercise.
Great, final exercise of the first round of the glute station. Nearly there.
Rest.
Okay, brilliant. Round one complete. Back to the first exercise, which is the normal clam. So you can stay where you are, heels on the ground,
Exercise.
and now lifting the knee up, keeping the feet locked together. So the first round probably felt quite easy. This round you can maybe start to feel your glute, and the third round, hopefully it's burning. Again, you can slightly change. If you're sat all the way up like that, you get a bigger movement. Laying down, you get a smaller movement, so you have to push harder at the top point.
Rest.
Clam on the other side.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay, next exercise is the glute bridge. Now
Exercise.
let's go. So I can start to feel my glute now. Keep pushing.
Rest.
Okay, quick rest, then we flip to the other side. Into position, leg up.
Exercise. Rest.
Brilliant. Okay, final exercise on the second round is the reverse clam. So knees on the ground, feet up, and
Exercise.
pulling the heels apart. Don't let that bottom foot drop too much.
Rest.
Brilliant, and switch over. Heels up, other side,
Exercise.
and lifting the heels apart.
Rest.
Nice, 2 rounds done. Final round, and then we are finished. So normal clam, you can stay where you are. This time heels locked,
Exercise.
lift the knee. If this does feel easy still, you can add like a resistance band. If you like had it through your legs. Keep exactly the same position. Probably going to be less reps but more resistance. And that's really giving more of a workout.
Rest.
Okay, flip over.
Exercise.
Final push is the last time of this exercise.
Rest.
Nice. Okay, getting into the glute bridge. You can also use a band on these ones, so you're also pulling your legs apart. Again, just making it a little bit harder. But this movement is still the same. So hips up and down, one leg in the air. Final push.
Rest.
Okay, quick rest, and then we switch over legs. Up into position. Other leg up.
Exercise.
And definitely makes it a bit harder. Both legs are having to work now.
Rest.
Okay, nice. Reverse clam. Final exercise. Heels up.
Exercise.
Few more, then we'll be switching legs for the final exercise.
Rest.
Okay, switch sides.
Exercise. Rest.
And we are finished. Well done.
Pause.
So that was Train and Smiles Coaching Wednesday workout. Today we really focused on the ankle, the core and the glutes to prepare you for running strong on trails. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button and hopefully see you again next week.